Now, in this document which I have, in this document, I've got a lot of words, and I'm going to make use of this for showing you the find and replace feature. Find and replace is a facility which is available in Writer or in MS Word, whichever word editor you're using. If you want to find a particular word and you want to replace that word by something else, by some other word, you can do that. Suppose, for example, I want to replace teachers by educator. So instead of teachers, I want to use the word educator. So what I can do is just keep my cursor anywhere in this document and go to edit. You have got a facility called find and replace. The shortcut key for this find and replace is Control and F. So you can either click over here or you could press Control F. Once you click on that find and replace, a dialog box opens for you. In this, you can search for a particular word which you want to find and replace that word by another word. So I want to search for teachers and replace it with educators. Right? After typing this find and replace words, now I click on find. So it will start searching in the entire document. Where does this word exist? So it has already found that this word is over here. Now you have got the facility whether you want to replace it. If you want to replace, just click on replace. If you want to replace all the words where the teacher is there by educator, you just click on replace all. But sometimes we want that not all the places I want to replace teachers by educator. I want to check whether it should be replaced or it should not be. So you want to go one by one. So I just click on replace instead of clicking on replace all. You will find that it has replaced teachers over there by educators. And then it has gone to the next word. The next word teachers over here is here. Do I want to replace this? No, I don't want to replace this. So I click on find. It goes to the next word. Suppose you have done mistake in the name of a person and the name of that person comes 10 times in the document. Now you will have to keep going to all those 10 locations and keep changing the name of the person. Instead of doing that, you can make use of this find and replace facility. So that's about find and replace. Then we have the next topic, which is header and footer. So every document which you have, normally a page has a header and a footer. What is a header? Header is something which comes on top. For example, right now this document does not have any header and I want to insert the header over here. So for inserting the header, I just go to insert and click on header. Click on all. So it's going to give me a place for inserting the header. Now what I want is, I want the logo of my school or my organization to come in the header. I go to insert and I go to picture from file. Yesterday we have learned how to insert the picture. So from file and you select the logo, click on open. So the picture comes over here. But right now, this picture is too big. I don't want the header to be so big. I want to reduce the size of this picture. So what is the way of reducing the size of the picture? Press the shift key, click on one of the corner, click on this dot and drag it. When you drag it, it's going to reduce the size of this picture. And then you can decide how small you want that picture to be. I still want to reduce the size of this picture. So I've reduced it like this. Then the header size is so small and the picture is so big. So just go to the header and press the enter key and increase the size of the header. Click on this picture and then drag and place it where you want this picture to come. So your header is now ready. What is the advantage of the header? The header is something which is going to come on top of every page. Or you could have the facility of First page having a different header and rest of the pages having a different header. Now let us go and see this, what I'm doing is on the first page. Let's go and see on the second page. On the second page, do you find the header coming automatically? It has already come. I go to the third page. You will find that the header has automatically come. Right? This is the advantage of using a header. I don't have to create that picture. I don't have to insert the picture and all those things. I create the header once and it automatically keeps on appearing on every page. Now, let's look at the footer. Footer, as the word indicates, it's going to come at the bottom. Header comes on top, footer comes at the bottom. So let's click on, I'll keep my cursor on the first page itself. Click on insert and go to footer, click on all. So it gives the space for you to insert the footer. And I insert the address of my website, www. This is the address of my website. This is my website. I want this website address to come on every page at the bottom. So once I've inserted the footer over here on the first page, what's going to happen? It's going to automatically come on every page for me. So wherever I go, I will find that footer. So that's the advantage of the header and the footer. 2-3 things which we have to do. One is inserting the picture and seeing that it is getting formatted. So that let's insert one picture. Let's take a picture from the file. I'm not taking the shapes and all that we will leave it because shapes and all that is going to come later on. So I've just taken one picture. It's a very big picture and I want to reduce the size of this picture. So we have already seen this earlier. How do we reduce it? Just press the shift key and click on this corner dot and reduce the size of the picture. Now it's easily visible to everyone so that I can show the changes. The moment you click on this, you have got the facility over here of the format toolbar. In this format toolbar, which you get for the pictures, you can play with the picture. So you can go to this to apply the filter. These are all the filters which are available. Invert is going to invert the colors of this picture. This works very well with the black and white picture. So if you've got a black and white picture, you can easily see this particular effect. I will show you. I'll make this black and white and then I'll show you the effect. Then you can adjust the smoothness and contrast and brightness of this particular, the sharpness of this picture. So you can make it smooth, you can make it sharpen. You can adjust the noise level. Noise is the grain level which you have in the picture. You can reduce that. You can have various other effects which are available over here. You can give the aging effect to this picture. So what percentage of aging you want to give to this picture, you can decide that. So it looks like an old newspaper picture, right? So that is possible. Control Z. So it comes back to normal. Then you have got the other features over here. You want to make this as a charcoal image. You can do that. So it looks like a sketch, right? Then do you want to turn this? Let me get it back to normal. Then do you want to turn this to a black and white picture or a grayscale picture or a watermark? Suppose I want to turn this to a black and white picture. I just select this. Or I want to turn this to a grayscale picture. I select this. Now you will realize that once I've turned this into a grayscale picture and I go to this filter and I select this invert, you will be able to see the effect of it. So whatever was white has become black. Whatever was black has become white. Various features we have. I bring it back to normal. If you want to use it as a watermark, click on watermark. So this picture becomes like a watermark. And I can use this picture as part of the some text background. So I place it over here. Now, once I place this picture over here, you will find it has started pushing the text up and down, and it has created a space for itself, which we are going to learn later on how to place this picture in such a way that it does not replace the text. Before that, let's finish with the other options which we have over here. So you've got the next option over here for color. So you can change the color. The moment you click on this color, you will find that it shows the various options for you to change the colors which you have, RGB colors. Okay, right now this is already watermark, so it's not going to work properly for you. If I want to change the transparency, so I just click on this and then increase the transparency of this picture. So this starts becoming transparent. Now I can place this picture and the text will also be visible. So for that, I should first place this picture. The text is visible to you. Okay, let me go to the properties and I select through. Now you will be able to see that the picture is on top of the text and the transparency is 25%, but still I can read. If I increase the transparency, I will be able to read the text much better. But if I reduce the transparency, I will not be able to read the text and the picture is going to be on top of the text. Right? So this is the feature. Then if you want to flip the picture, flip it horizontally, the picture gets flipped. If you want to flip it vertically, click on this option and the picture gets flipped like this vertically. I've got this particular paragraph. Now this paragraph, I want to change the background color of this paragraph. So what I do is I'm going to get rid of this picture from here so that I can show you the paragraph. I've got this first paragraph over here. I want to change the background color of this. So in this paragraphs, I have got this option from where I can change the background color. So I can have different background color for each paragraph. And then if you want, you can insert a manual break also. If you want to insert a page break, you can suppose over here. At this point, I want to start a new page. So just keep your cursor over here, click on insert, go to manual breaks, and you can insert a page break from here. So that rest of the things go on the next page automatically.